that thumbs up, everybody. Just start hitting that thumbs up. Because we're going to need a lot of thumbs up. But got something really, 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 really cool to talk about. And we're going to get into that here in a minute. I'm going to let some people get in here. So, yeah. This is awesome. Man, I had one and I lost them. I guess they don't want to be here. So sad. Alright, let's see. Here. Alright, we got 4. We've got AK Lady. What's up, AK Lady? How you doing? What's up? What's up, John Reeves? We've got Sydney Sue. Sydney Sue. We've got Dennis in the house. We got S. Stun Me. No, I don't want to be stunned. But what's up from Panama City? How y'all doing? That's way up in the north. We got Dennis. We got CB. We've got Cop 350ZX in his house. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Solo? Just chilling, Alexander Tree. Just living the dream, man. Living the dream. Yeah, everybody, start hitting that thumbs up because I'm going to talk about what's going on. I really am. But you have to hit that thumbs up and keep hitting that thumbs up. As more people get in, we're going to get into it. Cop 350ZX, just stay tuned and we'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it today. Ken V, what's up? Who did I miss? K-Star, hey, Sandman. Giving that shaka brah. Yeah. And that's what it's all about today. Is going to be this is a positive. Everything about this is seriously positive. So, yeah, just keep hitting that thumbs up because we're getting close. We're getting real close. We've got Richard Morales here. John Reeves already said what's up to. We've got Brian 1980. We've got Terry Frazier in the house. Rambo Rob, I miss you too, brother. I can't wait to see you. And that's coming, dude. I'm just letting you know it's coming down. I'm so stoked. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Come on. There's 38 of you in there. There should be 38 thumbs up at this point. Because what I'm going to talk about is going to be the most amazing thing in the world. The most amazing. So, yeah, and I've recently just got an email. I can start getting super chats. Don't really care for it, but whatever. It's something if you want to do, you can. We've got Orland River. We've got Tara Eggers. Tag the thumbs up to sit in here. Oh, yeah. Hit that thumbs up. Everybody. You know, moderators, if you start seeing people, I'm not saying there's anybody in here right now. I'm just saying, you know the deal. You know, if they're acting a fool, get them out of here. And block them. Specifically block them. If they start acting out of control. We've got 91787 Press, Missouri in the house. Sabino H, what's up? Just living the dream, man. Gunnadin. Gugga. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. What's up, Fear the Beast? G-Din. What's up? Just living the dream. You know me. I'm just always living the dream. Hold on. I'll fix that right now. Oops. Can't do it there. And, yeah, man. I never took your monitor. I don't know what happened. I'll try to get you back up on, your moderation there. K-Star, what's up? QT. Hey, 6 more thumbs up. That's all I need. 6 more thumbs up, and we're going to get into this. And it's not very long. I do have plans on going fishing, so this is going to be a little bit shorter than normal. I am going to talk for a while, but we, yeah, there it is, 50. All right. Let's see. Carmack Kersey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. QT. We've got FS127. What up? Invictus in the house. Yay. You're going to love this video, bro. This video is crazy. Thoughts on the DeSantis and protest. Long as they're peaceful, As long as they're peaceful protests, I have no issues with them. But some of the protests they're talking about are very they're destructive and they're violent. So, and that's what he's really trying to say is like, don't come down here with all that nonsense, because he's, you know, I'm not saying he's giving us free reign to, but he's given us, it's basically just a stronger version of like the stand your ground rule. So if they come to your house and they start trying to loot and steal and burn it down, you have every right to defend yourself. Basically, that's what I've I caught out of it. But anyway, we got Mad Cat, Cop 350ZX, John Reeves. I want to get through Ken V. Yeah, my daughter's amazing there, Tara. She's just the love of my life. Must be two cops here, probably. And they can always watch. Who's the news? What up? What up? Rogue Nation, yo yo. I love when Rogue's in the house. But we are gonna get into this. I got to the bottom of the chat. Right now, what's up, Gary? How you doing? Glad you just got home, because you just got here in time, because I haven't talked about it. But all right, I'm gonna bring this closer. All right, come on, focus. If y'all can see that, I received this on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, and what this is, I'm going to just read it, basically. That's all we're going to do. Just remember, everybody, keep hitting that thumbs up, because as I read, we're really going to dig deep into this. Rogue Nation, if you want to chime in about what this is really, the legalities of this, please chime in. Anybody that's really has a good understanding about some of the law, please chime in and help everybody, because, you know, I still understand it, but not everybody else does, and I don't have time to go through it in depth, but we're going to get into it. So, in the Circuit Court of the 18th Judicial Circuit in and for Brevard County, Florida, State of Florida plaintiff versus Michael, Solo Yacker Taylor. You guys, everybody knows who I am at this point. It doesn't matter. It's all public record. But anyway, Michael D. Taylor, defendant. The case number, the last five are they're X'd out, but if you want to see this entire thing, I will have a link. I'll put it up later where this is uploaded so you can look at it, whatever, so you can look at it. But this is a notice of no information. Notice of no information. The state of Florida, by and through the undersigned Assistant State Attorney, hereby gives notice to the court that the state does not intend to file an information at this time on the criminal charges in the above styled case number. Certificate of service, I hereby certify that a true and correct copy of the foregoing has been furnished to me at my address where I live it says the 27th day of April. And like I said, I opened it, I think I got it on Monday or something. It had been in my mail for a couple days and whatnot. And then it tells you who the state attorney is, the assistant and all that stuff. And like I said, this will be on a link. This will be on a link that you guys can check it out. Now, basically what this is doing is that they're not pursuing this. They're not pursuing the charges that I was arrested for. I was arrested for wiretapping, or so-called wiretapping, whatever. You know, and they say at this time, and I'm not, in a nutshell, I'm not gonna talk about what me and my lawyer's been talking about, but I have spoken to my lawyer, and there are processes through this, you know, and I am as of right now, by this, they've kind of gotten rid of the charges and they're not pursuing it. But the key thing is it says at this time, and they could be trying to find more, they could be trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do. I'm gonna stay up on top of this. They did put out a warrant on my YouTube channel to try to find whatever they wanted to find. I'm not really sure, but basically in a nutshell, they're not pursuing this anymore. So now we're going to talk about the good stuff. So for the people that just joined in, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up, because I'm going to go back over this really briefly, but I am going to say this. When my lawyer actually is he's about to go on vacation for a few days, and he said he's going to come back and he's going to talk to me about, because the thing he did ask, he's like, you want to get back out there? And I'm like, absolutely. And so guess what, everybody? I'm going to be back out to open carry here very shortly. It's going to still be a few days. A lot of this stuff is just amazing to me. I'm so stoked that hopefully that they don't continue to try to pursue charges. We will find out in time. I'm just really happy that it's no longer over my head. I can focus on Bell Harbor or Ball Harbor. Ball Harbor is coming up on the 10th. I have a Zoom meeting for that coming up on the 10th. And yeah, I'm really, 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 really excited. And I can't say thank you enough to everybody for being there and supporting me through all this. It's still been a long road. I will say this: if you want me to come to your town, or you're interested in me coming to your town, go to PayPal, send me $20-$30, and I promise you I will come to your town. I will send you a direct email saying on what day, when I'm coming, if you want to join, or if you just want to see me come out there. Other than Brevard County, I'm not going to Brevard. I'm going to leave Brevard alone. So Brevard, if you're watching, yes, I'm not going to come back to your town. Not for right now. I'm going to leave you alone. But for in general, I'm going to be right back out there, and I'm going to go and open carry again as soon as I speak to my lawyer, and he kind of tells me how to do it or what to do, but he just kind of is like, hey, follow these guidelines and just do this, and things will probably be good. So anyway, I'm going to hop into some of this chat. I'm going to go through some of the back chat, see who's in here, and then when I get out of that, we're going to hop right back in, explain to some of the people that are hopping in right now that, like I said, I got a notice of no information from the Brevard County. There, from what it says, by and through the undersigned assistant state attorney, hereby gives notice to the court that the state does not intend to file an information at this time on the criminal charge in the above styled case number. So right now I'm good, and hopefully they don't try to bring up charges later, because then I have to go through the whole process again, and I don't want to go through that process. I just want to be left alone, But anyway, we're going to hop back up into some of this chat. Let me see. So it doesn't... Hold on there. I saw what you said there, Dennis, or Cop 350ZX. Yeah. No information, no charging document, pretty much. And yeah, Rogue Nation, he's probably one of the... He is right there at the top. I would give it up between Jeff Gray and Rogue. James Madison, he's probably one of my third favorites. I'm just playing, James. You're probably right. The times I've learned so much through James, I've learned through everything a lot from all these auditors, and I can't say anyone's my best number one favorite. They all have their little things about them and how they do things that I can't say, like, there's not a favorite. There's things that I love about James Madison. There's things I love about Rogue. There's things I love about, Honor Your Oath. I mean, there's so many auditors and their styles, but yeah. So it doesn't work when a lieutenant sends an officer to get a public official to press charges. Yeah, like I said, Cop 350ZX, as I start to get more information right now, I'm just ecstatic that the beginning parts of this are over. Like, I don't have to, there's no more court after this. I don't have no more arraignments, no more nothing. So, Mad Cat says state has no evidence, will not prevail, and hopefully that's what the case is. I don't know what the case is. I'm not digging into it. Like I said, I'm just leaving in Brevard alone because something. I'm just gonna ride out the wave, and if they want to bring charges, they could probably, maybe, possibly, but as more stuff comes out, I will let you know as I know. So as of right now, the charges, I can't say they're dropped, but I can say that they're not pursuing it at this time, because that's what it says. They're not pursuing at this time on the underlying case number. So, charges dropped, no information means they have no information to provide to the court. And you're absolutely right. And that's what I get out of this. Tara Eggers, you're 100% right. I just, that one little comma with "at this time," if they were like no information and da 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 da, then I get it. Like, but we'll see. Give it some time. Yeah. Mad Cat says state can't win with the charge, and that's what I'm really hoping. Maybe that's why it got dismissed. And keep hitting that thumbs up. But I just had to let you know. This is something that just recently happened, and I've been on cloud nine since it happened, and I wanted to talk about it, but I had to talk to my lawyer before I did anything. Like I said, I'm only doing stuff that is public record. If you wanted to look this up, you could get this. I will leave a link because it is public record. I'm not, it's all transparency with me. When all this happened, I told you what happened and how it happened and why it happened. And now we're at this point where, fingers crossed that they don't try to bring up charges or whatever. So, and don't give self-incrimination, for sure. We the people hold the power, no matter what the government says, for sure. Sorry about the green Mad Cat. Like normally I would have a flag, but yeah. Terry Frazier, it could last. There is a statute of limitations. I think it's roughly about 4 years. So for the next 4 years, obviously in the next whatever, they might just be like, we don't have anything, there's nothing that we can do about it. That could be a possibility. I don't know. And as I get more information, as things progress through this, because like I said, right now, this is very new. It just got to me. I just opened it on Monday, and I spoke to my lawyer today. So that's how new that is. And we're going to go to the next part, and when the lawyer gives me more information about if it's even they can pursue or do whatever, he's going to let me know, and if I can release that information, I will. Gary Pixley, yes, I think I just got off restriction, a major restriction, so I'm really stoked about it, really stoked. Yeah, Eyes on the State, let me know. I want to go out and some days off. Let's get out anyways, bro. Yeah, that's coming. Yeah, Fear the Beast. Hey man, friggin', I know that you got a new ride, so I'm down like 2 flat tires on a Cadillac, dog. Anytime you want to go, hit me up. Eyes on the State saying what up the Rogue. Solo is free. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and that I love every one of y'all, because y'all have gone through the same road that I have. You didn't go through it, but you were right here with me and going through the same thing. So, and that's why I love every one of you, that you have all been here to support me and say, no matter what, we're here for you. So it's amazing to have a group of subscribers and group of friends that are all here. Yeah, cheers, Kato. Cheers, brother. Yeah, I appreciate that, Brian 1980. If you want to email me. For those that want me to come to your city or your town or whatever, or you want me to go to a specific place, help me. PayPal's there. Like, right now I've been dealing with so much that if you can understand most of everything I've been making because of my channel, like not being able to go out and do anything, my channel took a big hurt last month. And that's not nothing to do with you. That was just because, I had to be safe and smart. And, $20 goes a long way. And mainly it's just gas. Like most of the time I either bring my own food or I have enough money to buy for my own food or whatever. But it's always the travel time. It's, if it's a 3-hour trek, I got to put gas in the car, so, anything and everything does help. And so if you do donate into the PayPal and you want me to come to your city, just type that into the PayPal and say, hey, come to friggin', where was it? Crystal River or friggin' Panama City, if you want me to come there, all I have to do is try to schedule my time to come there. And then once again, I'll reach back out to you, say, hey, I'm coming up to whenever. And it's not that I really don't like announcing where I'm going, because I'm telling you, law enforcement watches my channel. Plain and simple, day in, day out. They watch my channel. They're watching right now, probably. So, but yeah, free Eric Brandt, dude. Yeah, John Reeves, yeah, Tampa Carey, yeah, we're still best buds. I mean, we're like this, and I'm not gonna take anything, like, the guy does some educational stuff here and there. I just don't know why he would want to try to go after somebody that uses the law and then wants to try to say, oh, you're just doing it for, I'm like, dude, you're doing the same thing. You're just doing YouTube to make money to promote something, and I'm out there educating not only the public but law enforcement. So when you want to start poking fun at the bear and the bear freaking gets angry, and that's what happened. I haven't said anything to him recently. I don't care. I moved on. I'm like, he said something about me, so I decided to say something back about him. Then he, I don't care. I moved on. I've had bigger and better things and bigger and badder things that have happened that I don't even waste my time thinking about it. I mean, I laugh about it every now and again if I watch the video because it's funny, but other than that, I'm just like, whatever. Yeah, John Reeves, I'll definitely get in touch with a lot of people. Okay, bro, later, bro. Yeah, Tampa Carey. Hey, Sully Ecker, it's going good, Mop, dude, it's going great, man. I got your stickers done. Your stickers are done. I'm going to get them out in the mail probably tomorrow. I got the whole day off, so Dennis, I think yours should almost be there, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, and once again, Dennis and Bill, we'll just call him Bill. They've been ordering stickers for their motorcycles, for their cars, for their house, they're buying shirts. A lot of these guys right here, one of my biggest, they're like, every other week or every other couple weeks or so, they're like, hey, can I get another sticker or get another shirt or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, man. And I've been busting my butt trying to get all that stuff done. So, yeah. Absolutely, Fear the Beast. Come pick me up. We'll ride out together, because they know my vehicle. They don't know yours yet. Yeah, and if you can, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. It just takes me time. I have to set aside extra money just to say, all right, I'm dedicating $50 for me to go from point A to point B and back. It takes money to get places that I've got to go, and I have no problems going anywhere. And especially now that this has kind of been free, as soon as the lawyer says, hey, you can do X, Y, and Z, and like I said, I'm gonna basically stay out of Brevard County. I don't really want to. I'm not going back there. I just want to know. I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone. We'll go about our day, and then we'll figure out. But right now I'm just saying Brevard County is off limits, so I'm not going back to Brevard or anywhere inside of Brevard, Titusville, Cocoa, anything. But I'll go anywhere else. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited about it. Yeah. Yeah, Sam, man, please support the movement. Anybody, for any of them, like Fear the Beast. If you haven't checked out his channel, he also open carries. Um, Cop 350ZX, he's an open carrier. Dennis Eggleston, he's been out there open carry. Gary Pixley, he's been out there open carrying. You know, they're not quite the open carry guy like me, but they've definitely been out there. I've been with them during events and during anything. Like I've had all these people, and that's why I say I've great friends and I have great subscribers, and I can't say that enough to all of you. But there's been definitely a change of people coming in and out, and I want to, let me hop through. I know I'm getting close to the bottom. Grady Judge in Polk County is a big second proponent. You should come to Winter Haven. Yeah, I'll definitely come there. Yeah, Gary, you know I'm all about PSL. I love PSL. What's up, Open Government Investigations? James French. Let me see here. The Real Sovereign Citizens. What's up? James French. I Spy. Boston Terrier Scam Exposed. Dallas Emery. Paul Hurley. James French. And like I said, what this video is really all about is that I got a letter in the mail from Brevard County, the assistant state attorney, and this is what it reads. It's a notice of no information. The state of Florida, by and through the undersigned assistant state attorney, hereby gives notice to the court that the state does not intend to file an information at this time on the criminal charges in the above styled case number. And I will have a link to this little document, so if you want it, some of it will be redacted, like my address, but I mean, once again, it is all public record, so if you really want to get it, you're more than likely gonna get it. Maybe that part, usually addresses are usually redacted, but who knows? I don't care, you know. But what I would say is I can't say thank you enough for everybody being here. And I'm really, really what's up, Clueless Beekeeping? Yeah. We'll see what happens, man. I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah, friggin' yeah, we'll see. I just know that right now I have fuck. Let me see here. I'll get it in there, man. Friggin', I'm just lazy. Sometimes. Most often than not, I'm not. Let me see. Yeah, it's just been an amazing ride. That's all I can say. Yeah. Let's see, does that work? Nope. Hey, CB, anybody? Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Cop 350ZX. Thanks, CB. I appreciate that. It's hard whenever you're on the live stream and you're trying to do all that stuff, so yeah, deuces. But like I said, everybody, I do have a lot of, I do have merchandise. I am working on some more slogan things that have some stuff. Since I'm going to be putting, I'm actually going to be in the process of like trying to mark out a shirt that when your slings across, it doesn't block out all the letters, so that it's going to be like right here, and then right here would be all the wording, and then your sling would come across, and that way people can still see what you've got. So, but I do have merch, I do have stickers, pretty much anything that I can friggin' do, I will. So yeah, back to Yak Invictus. I appreciate that, brother. You've always said that since day one. Back the Yak. So, but yeah, I can't say thank you enough for everybody for being here. It like, I don't, the stress level that I'd been going for, like I've been under between, you know, Ball Harbor and this, like it's been really extremely frustrating, extremely, and you know, now that this one is kind of past me and all this stuff, I'm like, you know something? I'm glad. I'm glad I can move on and now I can deal with Ball Harbor, because Ball Harbor is a bunch of crap. But we're going to deal with that on Monday, and hopefully they come back. And I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if I got two great things happen within inside of a week? You know, I would be like completely just, I'd be jumping up and down for joy. Jumping up and down for joy. So, yeah. And Gary Pixley, he donated a flashlight. So I'm telling you, just tell your friends to subscribe, because if you sent me an email to thearmedfisherman@gmail.com, you'll get entered into a drawing for a Streamlight flashlight. The flashlight's inside, and I'm not going inside right now, but we're giving away a Streamlight flashlight. It retails for about $120, $130 or something like that. I have one. Gary gave me one. I mean, the guy's amazing. Subscribe to Gary Pixley. If you want your chance, all you have to do is send an email. I don't keep people's emails. Everybody's like, oh, you're just gathering. And I'm like, I don't have a subscription list. I don't friggin' send people random emails just out of the blue unless they're contacting me, and then I contact them back. So if you want to get entered into that drawing, all you have to do, send an email to the Armed Fisherman, the name of the channel, the Armed Fisherman @gmail.com. Put in the subject Streamlight flashlight or whatever, just so that I know you're trying to get into the Streamlight. And then when we hit 12,000 subscribers, which is like I think 600 away, we'll have a giveaway, and then we'll go on to the next giveaway. I have another thing I'm going to be giving away, but I can't give away the next one until I get to the first one. So. Yeah, John Reeves, he's the one that actually won it. Yeah, yeah, and I actually he came direct into my house. He actually lives where I live. I didn't even realize until I was like, hey, what's your address? And he sends me his address. I'm like, dude, just come swing by my house. I'm like, he was literally like, I want to say like maybe a mile away, if that. So, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I Spy did not spam you. I don't keep emails. I don't send stuff to people unless they send something to me and then I reply to it. But I don't spam anybody. You do keep emails, don't lie. I anonymously donated and you spammed me. I didn't spam you. I have no clue who or how that. Yeah. Yeah. Case closed, Dennis storage. Yeah. Sent to storage. Yeah. And that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping nothing else comes from this. I'm hoping it just goes away. And as long as it goes away, we'll be good. Yeah. Yeah. And that's half of what's going to happen tomorrow, Cop 350ZX. I have to go there to get a certified letter from them, and then I have to take that certified letter and mail it to the agriculture department to reinstate my license. So that's the next step, and I'm trying to get that done as fast as I can, because when the lawyer gets done with his vacation, and if my license hasn't been reinstated, then he said he's probably just going to make a phone call and everything will be fine. But right now I'm just taking it one day at a time. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's the day that I get the letter, and then I should be able to either fax it or mail it and whatever, and then I'll get my license back. And then once that happens, then we're all good. But yeah. But anyway, like I said, let me see. We're at 35 minutes. I'm gonna be on here for about maybe like 5, 10 more minutes, because I have plans on going fishing. That was my goal today. We had we had this nice little weather change, and I was like, the fish are probably biting right now. Yeah, yeah, and I appreciate it, KD. And like I said, I try not to spam. I try not to send people a bunch of stuff that's just nonsensical. I really do try to just say, hey, thank you, everybody, and KD, I thank you. I can't say that enough. There's been times that I got so many donations, especially through the arrests. That's what really spawned. And I was just like, I couldn't keep up with it. It was out of control. I mean, people, whether it be $5 or $100 or $10, I had just gotten so many, and it was so hard, and that's why I was just saying, like, I can't say thank you enough to everyone. I mean, even if you haven't donated, I thank you. So, hold on, everybody, 1 second. All right. All right. Now we're back, and like I said, this is what happened with this letter. I just so much stress has just been lifted off my shoulders, and like I said, I'll tell you what happens when it happens, and what I can release and when I can release it. And I was just really, really happy that this had happened, and I can move on to the next. And stay tuned. That's all I can say. As soon as in a few more days, I'm gonna get more information, and I'll probably be back out there, open carrying, going fishing, expressing my rights, and living the dream, loving the dream. But so if anybody has any interest on where you want me to go and anything like that, and you want to help me get there, hey, by all means, you can. You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying it makes it easier and it makes it faster. Because when I have that extra money, that's usually what I do with the money. Is I go out on these adventures, and I go out to wherever I can go fishing, and I tell people, I'm like, it's like I spin the globe of Florida, and I point to a place, and I'm like, that's where I'm going. And I usually go there, and I hit a few different areas in a day, and I'm able to produce content that everyone loves, even if there's no police interaction. A lot of you will still watch a video because you're like, hey, look at this guy walking around, talking to people, educate. Like, I'm legitimately telling people not to be scared of every person that has a gun. I was like, if you're scared of it, go away. Get yourself out of the situation because it makes you nervous. I get it. And that's why I try to always, especially with the general public, I'm really nice with them. And even the ones that snowflake on me, I'm like, you don't have to be like that. I'm not here to hurt you. And then sometimes when the police show up, it's a crapshoot, man. It's not even 50-50. I mean, like, some days it's, hey, all right, you're just out fishing? Yeah, all right, have a good day. See you later. And I'm like, sweet. And then other days, they just want to intimidate, and I don't know why. Like, through all the videos, through all the stuff, and through all the talks, and through all the records requests that I've ever done about the places and where I go, they still seem to not care. And it's just like, why? Doesn't make any sense. So, all right. I am going to, let's see. If anybody, thank you very much, Clueless Beekeeping. Yeah. Geo68BMN full FUL. Yeah, and thank you very much, man. Yeah, it's a huge relief. I mean, yeah, it's huge relief. Sean Gillette. Yeah, Sean, from what this letter says, and later on I'll have a link to this. So if you do want to see this in its entirety, I'd say it's probably not. The link won't be there tonight. It'll be there tomorrow. So just come back to this video tomorrow, click on the link, and it'll show you this whole thing. And that way you can see it for yourself and all that. And that's all I can say about the whole thing is that as of right now, they're not pursuing this. So everything that's happened, I'm done with. Everything that would have happened, I'm done. So now I can focus on Bell Harbor and deal with the open carry that they charged me with there while I was going fishing. So, so happy. And that's partly why I want to go fishing tonight, is because there's just been so much relief that, I think tonight's going to be a good night to go fishing, just to have more stress relieved from my soul. Like, just release it and just be like, goose frabra. So, but yeah, like I said, I love every one of you. South Florida DCL. Hate to say it, man, but it's only going to get worse. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it could get worse, but I'm not gonna let it get worse. Yeah, gun-free zones are kill-free zones, man. Anywhere you go that there's a gun-free zone, concerts, schools, churches. Well, churches are starting to. They've got armed security in there now, so. But there's I'll get back to the other one. Open government investigations. Yes, there are. You have to understand there are two things that you really need to understand. One is, if you have a concealed weapons license, you can be within 1,000 feet of a school with a firearm. So yes, you can be within a school zone, as long as you have a concealed weapons license. Don't go on the property. That's why I always tell people, stay so far away from schools. It's not worth it, because at the end of the day, they have the right to ID you. Even though it's a federal law, it's the state law of it is almost a carbon copy. So at the state level, they can still make you have to give up your concealed weapons license to prove that you have a concealed weapons license, and you have to give it. So I always say stay within as far away as you can. There's a few places I've been that it's very difficult, and I actually have to adjust my route to go. You'll be walking, then I have to go down this way, go this way, and then swing back around to get myself away from that 1,000 feet. And I've done that numerous times. Some of those videos I think you've seen, but it is a challenge, because that's half of what I have to do before I go and do anything. Half the time I just Google a general area, and then I find a fishing spot. I find a couple fishing spots, and then while I'm looking at those fishing spots, I look for schools, and primarily just schools. Colleges, no. I look for public schools, high schools, all the way down to elementary, and then I also look for Christian schools. And I don't know the whole laws on Christian schools, because it's a little different, but at the same principle, I'm staying away from a Christian school, because because they're going to put them on lockdown. And I don't want to be the cause of that. That's not my goal. My goal is never to scare the kids. It's not to do anything like that. That's not my goal. My goal is just to go out, enjoy fishing, and express my right. And that's what that's all about. So private schools, once again, I just would stay away. I would do my best to stay away from them. I don't know all the laws, because private schools are private schools, and then it's just one of those things. I just say stay away. I don't know all the laws. If I'm not a lawyer, by the way, I talk to lawyers, and every time I bring that subject up, they're always just like, stay away. It's not worth it. If you have to walk past a college, and you do have to be careful about what colleges you walk on, because sometimes these colleges, they own a very broad property line. And if they own the whole property line, even though there may be a sidewalk that goes through the school or whatever, you can't, as of right now, there's no campus carry. So you can't just open carry walking through, like, I think Gainesville is a primary example, is that you can't walk through parts of Gainesville where the college campus is, because the campus owns a lot of that property. And even though you're walking through it, it's still their property, but it's publicly accessible, but it's their property, and firearms aren't allowed on that property until they do campus carry, and then that'll change a whole different set of rules. But I just say stay away from them. Sometimes colleges, for the most part, just don't go on their property. Don't go on the campus. If you can probably walk on the outskirts of it, and just try to stay as far away as you can. Schools are just, it's not worth it, because that's a whole nother, that's federal stuff that you don't want to deal with. I don't want, what I was dealing with, I didn't want to deal with. So, yeah, and every state's different. This is just Florida. So understand that in Florida, I know that, I think Texas, I think they're allowed to carry on campus if they have their concealed permit or something. Like, there's places that you can carry anywhere. Like, you can carry into maybe not into police stations, but you can carry into friggin' city halls and courthouses, or they used to. I don't know about now, but if you look into 79.25, there's a whole list of exceptions. And for the most part, the exceptions for open carrying, are primarily on your property. If you own the business, like if it's your business, you can open carry inside your business. Going to a gun range, fishing, hunting, or camping. If you're a gunsmith or you work at a gun range and they allow you to open carry, you can open carry there. We only have like 6-7 exceptions, and and it's not like, it's like, oh, you get to walk from here to Walmart and then go fishing. We can't do that. It's the going to and returning from is primarily saying you have a start point, and then you're going fishing. Even though that you may need bait, you can't just stop at the local tackle shop. And if somebody has done that, please put a link in the description. I would love to see the video, because from what I know, I'm not allowed to really walk into private businesses and open carry. But if it's a public restroom, let's say I'm at a fishing pier and I'm fishing, I legitimately just leave my fishing pole. I usually try to bring the cheaper ones, but I'll leave my fishing pole out on the pier, go to a public restroom that's, right around the corner, whether it be a quarter mile away. And I've had cops tell me, hey, you can't do that. And I'm like, I'm fishing. I'm just using the bathroom. They're like, you can't use the bathroom. I'm like, shit, yeah, okay, right. It's a public restroom and I have access to it. And like, I can use public restrooms. I can't use, unless I can find a way to conceal whatever I'm carrying, then I might be able to. And then you're going to need a concealed weapons license, because at that point, you're technically not fishing anymore. You're walking into a business to use a restroom. You're walking to a private entity. And so it's just one of those weird things, man. I can't explain it other than I have a starting point, and I just keep walking until I get to my fishing spot. So yeah. What's up, all around? Pig's ass is pork. Yeah, I appreciate that, Gio. Really do. But like I said, everybody, I hit a little bit past where I wanted to go. All right, bro. I appreciate that, CV. You always do too much, man. So I appreciate you, brother. Uh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Bill Cummings. Yeah, right now all I'm gonna do is try to stay low and just keep on doing what I'm doing. And Brevard, if you're watching, I promise you, the only time I might come there is if I'm going there to visit family or friends, and I probably won't be fishing and I probably won't be auditing. So don't worry, Brevard. I'm not coming. I'm not coming to your town. Not for a while. I mean, maybe in years or time or whatever, but not right now. So. But like I said, I'm going fishing, everybody. I got to get running. I've got a couple hours before the tide turns, and I got to get there before that. So don't forget, tell your friends. Let's get this channel to 12,000 because I've got more giveaways right behind this. The giveaways are only going to get better as this channel grows. So just remember that. But don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, all that good stuff. You know the deal. And I'm going to get out of here. Soliaker. Deuces. Good night, everybody. I love every one of you. Every one of you. I thank you so much. Deuces.